Welcome to the Conveyance Desk. This is episode 30. One name. We will end this series on the simplest idea in it, and the one that matters most in practice. Through a property transfer, dozens of small things need chasing across banks, the developer, the trustee, the other side. The question that quietly decides your whole experience is this. When you have a question, who do you call, and does that person own the answer? 1. The relay. On a typical agency deal, you're passed around. A question about your mortgage goes to one person. A question about the NOC goes to another. The trustee booking sits with someone else again. The agent who sold you the property may or may not still be engaged. Nobody owns your file end to end. Each person knows their piece, hands you to the next, and no single person can tell you the whole truth of where you stand. For a process this important, that is a strange way to be looked after a relay where the baton is you. 2. 1. Accountable point. Independence, stripped to its plainest form, is one name. One person working for you who holds the entire picture, the financing, the deadlines, the promises, the title, and answers for all of it. When you call, they know your file, and they are accountable for what they tell you. Not a department, not a queue. A person whose job is your transaction, from the day you instruct them to the day the deed is in your name. 3. Who needs this most? This is decisive for the buyer doing it from abroad, or for the first time. You're navigating an unfamiliar system, often across a time difference, with money already committed. What you need is not a Fula org chart to call. It is one name you trust, who can tell you in a single conversation exactly where everything stands. He relays survivable when you know the process cold. It is genuinely hard when you don't. The people most dependent on the transaction going right are the ones the relay serves worst. 4. The through line of this series. Across 30 episodes, one idea has sat underneath all of them. Independence is not a feature you add to conveyancing. It is the answer to a single question asked at every stage. Is the person handling this pulled toward closing the deal or toward getting it right for you? The reporting line, the fixed fee, the timing held in your favor, the promises kept, the title explained, the one name you can call, they are all the same thing seen from different angles. Someone in the room whose only job is you. That is the entire case. Not that the other side is dishonest. That you deserve someone who answers to no one but you. 5. Where this leads next. There is one situation that takes all of this to its limit, when you cannot be here at all. When the buyer or seller is overseas and cannot attend in person. The entire transaction hinges on a single document, the one that lets someone act on your behalf, get it right, and everything proceeds smoothly without you in the room, get it wrong, and nothing moves. That document, and how to make it bulletproof, is where we go next, in the new series on conveyance.ae, the power of attorney. The Conveyance Desk is an independent private service. It is not a government body, and does not issue official documents. Nothing in this episode is legal advice. It is general information about how property transfers in Dubai are structured to help a buyer understand the process and ask better questions. For advice on your specific matter, speak to a qualified professional. That closes this run of the Conveyance Desk. Thank you for listening. The next series begins on conveyance.ae. This has been the Conveyance Desk, independent oversight on your side of the table.